Shalom Chavrim, welcome to lesson 27 of Learn Biblical Hebrew. Lesson 27 concludes a sequence of 3 lessons that looked at different verses taken from Ecclesiastes. Today we're going to look at Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. Here it is, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1a, the first part of the verse, Tov Shem, Mishemen Tov. A nice short verse with a couple of interesting features. First of all, here's the letter-by-letter translation, and now the word-by-word translation. So Tov means good, which we met this in lesson 22, Psalm 136, verse 1. Shem means name. We met that first in lesson 7, Psalm 124, verse 8. And here is me, meaning from. Shemen is a new word. It means oil. I like thinking of body oil, perfumed body oil. So this is saying good is, we'd have to supply is, good is a name from oil good. So what's this saying? Well, here's my translation. A good name is better than fine oil. Hebrew doesn't change adjectives like other languages, like we do in English. In English we have good, better, best, tall, taller, tallest. So in Hebrew, instead of saying, for example, she is better than him, you say, she is good from him. That's the way it's said. And to say it's the best one, you'd have to say it's good from them all. So it's saying good is a name, in other words a reputation or your character represented by your name, from Shemen Tov, from oil good. So saying a name is good, is better than good oil, the best oil. Another interesting thing is notice the ABBA structure. ABBA. So Tov at the beginning and the end, and then these 2 words at the beginning, in the middle. They're different words, but you notice how similar they are in form, Shem and Shemen. And this is deliberately done. It's surprising how often you find word plays in the Bible languages, particularly in Hebrew. Nearly all of them are lost in translation, and this is one good reason for learning Hebrew. We see how a play is made on the similarity of these 2 words, and that explains really the choice of this word because of its similarity to that word. And so the point is being made here. A good name is better than fine oil. So Solomon is saying your name, or your reputation, your character, is extremely valuable. You could say it's the most valuable thing you have. Guard it well. So a few more just comments. Me, we met in Meharalam, from eternity to eternity. That was Psalm 41 verse 14, lesson 20. So from was the first approximation meaning for me, but here it's used in a comparison, so we'll use than, and it takes different verbs underneath it depending on the word that follows. So an interesting little grammatical structure here. Also interesting way the verse is structured, with the ABBA structure returning at the end to the same word that they had at the beginning, and the 2 words in the middle. You might say just a chance resemblance, but these things are part of the literary structure of the Bible. So depending on how free we feel to make in our translation, we could even omit the mention of oil. It's particularly chosen because of its similarity to the word Shem, and we could say your reputation is the most valuable thing that you have. Guard it well. So that concludes our little a series of 3 lessons looking at interesting verses from Ecclesiastes, and lessons 28, 29 and 30. We'll look at Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, 4 and 5.